Hi, in this session we'll study about strings in Python. We'll see about variables in Python. We'll see how we can create a string variable in Python. We'll see what are the operations which we can perform on the strings. We'll see about string subscript and the string slicing. We'll study about the escape sequences. We'll see the significance of triple quoted string and the raw strings. We'll study about the immutability of the string, and lastly we'll see how we can accept the data from the user. Variables. Variable plays very important role in any programming language because it holds the value during the program execution, and we can access the value during the program executions. But there are some rules for naming the variables that one should follow, and these rules are: the variable name should not begin with the digit. Okay, so if you create a variable name begin with the digit, then the Python interpreter will give you the syntax error. For example, sorry, I'm starting the Python interpreter. Okay, so for example here, okay, if you're creating the variable, okay, so here you can see that it gives the syntax error. Okay, variable name should not begin with the non-alphabetic character. Okay, so if you create any variable name, okay, here starting with the non-alphabetic character, so it gives you the syntax error. Okay, but there is exception to the non-alphabetic character, that is underscore. Okay, so we can use the underscore character uh, at the beginning, okay, for creating the variable. Okay, so here you can see that now it didn't give the syntax error. Okay, uh, the variable name, okay, cannot be a reserved keyword. Okay, so is, class, these are the reserved keyword in Python. Okay, so we cannot use the reserved keyword for creating the variable name. Okay, so for example, if you want to know what are the keywords available in Python, okay, so you can type import keyword. Okay, you have to import the keyword module, and then you can see dir keyword. Okay, so here there's a kw list. Okay, so you can use this keyword list to find the list of keywords in Python. Okay, so these are the list of keywords in Python. Okay, so you cannot use this as a variable name. A string, so Python string can be expressed in a single quote or in double quote. Okay, so to create a string variable, okay, so we have to specify the value whether in the single quote or in the double quote. Okay, so let's say test1. Okay, I'm saying testing. Okay, or if I say test2, the testing. Okay, so uh, both will create uh, the string variable. Okay, so if you want to check the type of both the variables created, okay, so you can use the type function, which is the inbuilt function. Okay, so here you can see that it is of type 2, type str. Okay, and if you say test1, okay, so both the variable are type str. So str, it signifies that the given variable is a string variable. Okay, so this test1 I have mentioned here in the double quote, and in the test2 uh, so I have given in the single quote. Okay, the operations on the string, so we can use the arithmetic operator plus and the arithmetic operator multiplication. Okay, so the plus can be used to concatenate the string, and the multiplication operator which we can use for repeating the string. Okay, so for example, if I have this h plus I, okay, so this concatenate these two string and form the word hi. Okay, uh, let's say if you want to repeat this hi for 4 times or 5 times, okay, so you can use the multiplication operator. So here you can see the multiplication 5, it means this hi is repeating for 5 times. string subscript and the string slicing. String can be subscripted. What does it mean is the string can be indexed. Okay, we can access the first character from the string using the 0 indexed. Okay, so the string is a 0 indexed. uh, so here you can see that we have the word, that is we have this white lotus. Okay, so the first character from the string we can access with the index value 0. Okay, so here is string 1 is white lotus. Okay, and if you say uh, string, okay, so you can say string 1 0 for accessing the sorry, my mistake. Okay, for accessing the first character, one we can use for accessing the second character. Likewise, okay, we can access the character from the end by using the negative index value. For example, if you want to access the last character, we can use -1. Okay, -2 for the second last. Likewise, okay, so this way we can subscribe the string. Okay, uh, so string can be sliced by specifying the lower and the upper index by separated by the colon. Okay, so if you want to slice the string, you have to use the lower bound index and the upper bound index, okay, separated by this colon. Okay, and remember that the upper bound index is exclusive. So what does it mean is, so um it will not print the index value given at that position. So the strings, the substring will be the string from the lower bound index till the one less than the upper bound index. For example, here you can see that the when I say 0 colon 4, okay, so the at the fourth index we have the character E. Okay, but in the output you can see that it is printed till this T. Okay, so one less than the upper bound index. Okay, so it means that the upper bound index is exclusive. Okay, so if you want to print the white, so then you have to use the index uh, 5. Okay, so then it will print the word white. If you don't specify the upper bound index, then it takes till the end. Okay, so here you can see that you have just specified this -3. Okay, and you haven't specified the upper bound index. Okay, so it will print the string till the end. Okay, starting from the -4 till the end. Okay, so you can use the negative index value for specifying the upper bound index and the lower bound index, but make sure that while specifying the index value uh, by using the negative uh, integer value. Okay, escape sequences. So below are the escape sequences available in Python. Okay, so we can use /n for printing the new line character, /t for horizontal tab, double backslash for printing the single backslash, then the backslash single quote for printing the single quote, backslash double quote for printing the double quote, then /b for the backspace, /f for the form feed, and /r for the carriage return. Okay, so here let's say if we have the test var saying this is line, so this is first line, then /n, this is second line. Okay, and if you print it, okay, so this print statement, okay, convert this backslash into a new line character. Okay, the triple quoted string, the significance of this triple quoted string is uh, it will, the interpreter print the string in the same way as they are typed. Okay, this thing, so here you can see that this is line 1 and this is national flower is lotus. Okay, for When you print this test var, here you can see that it is printing in the same way that we have specified. Okay, so we haven't used the slash n character for specifying the new line. Okay, and the triple quoted string can be surrounded either with the triple double quote or a triple single quote. Okay, so here you can see that test var I can use the single quote. Okay, this is line 1, this is line 2, this is line 3. Okay, I am just closing this with the triple single quote. Okay, and if you print it, so here you can see that we haven't used the slash n, but still it is printed in the same way that we have specified here. Okay, so this is the use of this triple quoted string. Raw string, so if we make the string as a raw string, then all the escape sequences, all these are escape sequence character, will not convert into into their literal meaning. So what does it mean? For example, here uh, we have used this slash n for printing the new line character. Okay, uh, if I make this as a raw string, okay, so to make the string as a raw string, okay, so you have to prefix your string with the r. Okay, so this will create this string as a raw string. Okay, and when you print it, okay, so here you can see that slash n it didn't convert to the new line. Okay, so the escape sequence characters lose their literal meaning. Okay, when you make the string as a raw string. Strings are immutable in nature. So what does it mean? So we cannot change the string. Okay, so we know that we can subscript the string, or we can access the string character using the index value. Okay, so let's say if you have this uh, string variable test. Okay, and we know that we can access the first character by 0, right? So if you want to print this string as a test string as a test, okay, so you cannot make a assign the value to the um, string variables access using specified with this index value. Okay, so here you can see that this is a type error. Okay, str does not support the item assignment. Okay, so we cannot alter the string. Okay, so that's the reason the strings are immutable in Python. Okay, so assigning the value to an index position in the in string result to an error. Okay, accepting the input. So for interactive programming, where we need some user input, okay, so we can use the Python inbuilt function, that is raw input functions, to take the input from the user. Okay, so for example, uh, if I say number, I can use raw input, enter the number. Okay, here you can see that if I enter the number 26, okay, so number will be 26. Okay, but here you note that the raw input function always return the value as a string. Okay, so though here you can it is a number, okay, but the type of this number, okay, is a str. Okay, so if you want to convert it to the integer, okay, so we need to typecast it. Okay, so we'll later see about how we can do the typecast. Okay, so here this way we can typecast it, and if you check the type of this, okay, now it will show you the value as an integer. Okay, so thank you for watching this session.